Wie sagst du?
Du stark groß.
IT Services, ja. So what's the name? Brooklyn IT Solutions. Können wir fragen, was liefst sich Brooklyn, wenn da wollen so in Times River?
Right, so their company I geöffnet over 20 years ago. At that time, everything was Brooklyn, but now we service from Canada all the way down to Florida. We have customers literally all over.
Well, the guys, I'm sitting here with my friend Yoily Israel from Times River, Baboos from the company Brooklyn IT Solutions, open for over 20 years. Yoily, we got some questions that I think a lot of people are struggling when they're dealing with computers, with IT. The noise from people that get hit from scammers. You know, there's a lot of times people are getting emails from companies that look so official, comes from Amazon, comes from Chase, comes from the people that you're dealing with. It looks mamish, it comes from their email, comes to the small little link, and they click that, see your invoice, and they get hacked. They get all lost of electricity. So, help for those amounts of what happens. First of all, the measures to take, when you set up people and businesses, how to prevent that. But what happens if a person did click that link and they all lost? What's the solution they should do?
Fine. So first we'll say if it happens, what to do, and then we'll go into the preventative measures. So first, if it happens, first we'll close the computer and call your IT. Your IT, you need someone that knows data security. You got to know if you were really hacked or not, because if you're not hacked, it's a real pain in the neck not to change all the passwords. And if you're talking about a big company,
what do you mean he clicked the link? He didn't get hacked?
Yeah, not all the time. No, not all the time.
Sometimes the guy just looking around.
They think they clicked. Sometimes they think they clicked. They didn't click, and even if they clicked, it wasn't a harmful thing. You got to know your stuff. You got to know. There's a lot of data security. So call your IT guy. He'll determine if you're compromised, if not, and he'll.
If let's say yes, you know what? Let's go like this. Tell me a little bit behind the scenes. What happens when you click that link? What's to the hacker water in the computer?
Right. So he looks through your emails. He's looking for your associates. He's looking for your business emails, business transactions, and he's trying to interfere into these emails, send a fake email. So he should be the middleman and to get the money. I had that a few times with customers. They were working from home. They opened the business emails on a home computer. That computer was compromised. They saw the money transactions. They tried getting a hold of the money.
So they're sending like a fake invoice, and then you have the link to pay a bill.
Yeah. And this is another thing that we do training, that you could see from the email. You could see if this is a phishing email or not. But you
train the workers, the customers. You train the workers well.
Yeah.
One thing you once told me that very interesting. You send out like trials to your customers to see if their employees are.
Right. The customers don't know. The employees get fake emails, and I see who clicked.
You send the fake email.
I send the fake email. I have a program. It sends out the fake email,
and you can see which employees is the one that knows that are trained well to know not to open it.
Exactly.
Wow, smart.
Yep. And.
Gewaldig. Now, Yoily, prevention. Tell us what you do for your customers to make sure that these things. You once told me that you make sure that this email shouldn't even come to your email.
Exactly. So you have to be set up right with the right programs. Sometimes we have to change over a whole office. That's why it's easier to be set up to begin with, right? Because not you have to change over a whole office to different systems.
Yeah, but that's the guy. If somebody opens a small business, hat sich mit seinem Phone, a laptop in the home, and then it grows, and noch dem trefft sich mit 15
Arbeiters. I have that a lot. True. Yeah, you have that a lot. So you have to change over systems. You have to move over to different programs, and so you have programs that take out most of the phishing emails. But the training is because AI is not, computers and AI is not perfect. So you still have, you need...
So what do you do? Explain us what you do to prevent this measures.
You have programs with AI. They look through the emails. They see if it's a phishing. They take it out. Most of these emails don't even get to your inbox. And then you have filters. You have very... we make sure that everybody gets logged out every night. The next morning, they have to log back in with two-factor authentication, which comes to your cell phone.
So even though the hacker is in, he gets automatically logged out, and he can only get in if he gets to the phone, which is most probably the case that they can't get in.
Right. It's almost impossible to bypass two-factor authentication. There is there is a way to bypass it, but we have something in place for that also. We have good, very expensive routers, very expensive. It's actually not so expensive, but it's the highest end antivirus, live antivirus. Much more. There's so much data security. We have really a lot of preventative measures. It shouldn't get to this point. The main thing in-house in the companies we set up that way, it's almost impossible. Nothing's 100%, but it's really almost impossible. Where these things happen is when employees work from home and they use private computers. That's where we come in. It's very complicated over there.
So what's this when somebody works from home?
We have a program within your personal email that you work out of that, and that's secured. It's even if your computer gets hacked, whatever you do in that program, meaning you're connected, does not get compromised. This is just one thing that we do from home, but we have a lot of security measures in Office 365 email that keeps you secure when you're not in the office. There's a lot of data security features.
Wow, unbelievable. Fine, Yoily, what's the number if somebody wants to reach out to you, opens up a new business? Well, first of all, you do with private clients also, only from businesses?
We focus only on businesses.
Doesn't matter how big the business is?
No, we'll take care of anyone.
Geweldig. Fine. What's the phone number?
The office number is 718-853-0017. When you call the office numbers, it goes to all the tech's cell phone. You can text the business number, it goes to our business WhatsApp.
Wat is met customer service? De neemt het keer van zaal, maar daar wachten lang.
So you should know, I got plenty of customers that they dropped their previous IT and they came to us because we really are on top of our customers.
Wow, geweldig. Fine, Yoily, thank you so much. En zo wat ze toch hebben.
Oh man, thanks.